Alright. Let's look at Stigmata's games. Yo, what up?
Hey.
Let me pull up your.
I was like, why can I hear you twice? And then I was like, oh, because I'm watching your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, you can turn that off.
Okay. I'm gonna let my boys know that we're starting coaching.
Hell yeah. You getting 25 by tonight, Renner? Damn, bro. Alright, so you had an 11-4-2 loss, and you fucking popped off, but damn, couldn't carry against this guy. So, and then we have a lane win, and this is just auto win, right? Oh yeah, you're against York. Let's take a look at the Olaf game then.
Hold on, I forgot. How do I convert this into... something I had to do to convert it to see the video. Oh, you have it pulled up already. Never mind.
Yep, I've got my screen share. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Nice sec.
I stomped him in lane pretty hard. I had a couple of dumb deaths, though. And I don't know if I matched his split push very well. The enemy Zeri ends up getting very fed. But our top side, top jungle and mid both all get strong.
So one thing I'll say here is just like, you not watching your own jungle is never good.
Yeah.
Like, always be watching this shit. Like this guy would have to be griefing extra hard to actually die there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, legit, like, even worse than bronze, like, legit iron. I mean, this is bronze, so, like, that early kill can happen, no joke. But, like, yeah, I mean, the fact that you're not watching this, so Shaco just gets to walk in here and full-on just own your jungle. This isn't good.
That's true.
Always need to be watch. Like, so you stand right here, and you're able to watch this entrance and this entrance simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, honestly, your jungle, especially if he doesn't know that his shit's being taken, it's, like, even worse because he's going to path up there, waste time. Oh my, and Shaco didn't even have to smite, he just soloed it, and then he level 2 ganks you, right?
Yep.
Let's take a look at your lane. So you walk up here, get a super good trade. You should just be spamming your Q at this point if he's trading with you. You don't need to be waiting for him to walk away.
Okay.
So, solid trade. Shaco hits you with that level 2 gank.
Shaco walks away.
Yeah, you hit level 2 here and then you can all win.
Nah, I don't even hit level 2. Oh, I do actually.
I think right here you just flash on her.
I should have, yeah. I was still kind of afraid of Shaco being there.
So, one thing I will say is, like, if you're, like, 1 minion from level 2, just get the level 2, and then it'll be a lot easier. But then when he flashes, you can just go in here. Shaco's Q is on cooldown, or it was. I would just flash auto instead of throwing the axe. And then you hit level 2 for sure, so Shaco does Q in. You'll have your W shield and can potentially kill him too.
Right.
Although he still has Ignite, so a little bit crazy. Okay, so right here, take a look at the wave. You got the kill. This is amazing. But you don't have TP because you took Ghost Flash. I respect the Ghost Flash, by the way. You absolutely should do that. But look at this wave. He has way more minions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have, what, 6 minions? Or 7 plus cannon? Yeah. He's got 3, 4, 7, 10. He's got 10 minions plus cannon. This wave is shoving back to you. What you could do right now, you could go in this bush. You can go back to base. You can buy your items and then walk back to lane. And then this wave will be shoving towards you so that you're losing less experience than him by taking your recall. So when you come back to lane, you'll be able to collect all this experience advantage over him and get your recall to buy your item that you just got with your first blood.
Yep, that's what I should have done.
It's absolutely the play. So when we're thinking about wave management, it's not only like, oh, hey, I know how to freeze here. Oh, hey, like, do I shove? Do I let it push to me? Whatever. It's recognizing wave states. You need to be able to look at a wave at any point in time and be able to tell basically instantly if it's shoving to you or shoving to them.
Right.
Because that's going to influence your decision. Now, you were watching a stream when I reviewed my own game, right?
Just this past game, yeah.
Yeah, so you saw where I was like, okay, that wave needs to shove all the way in. The hacker needs to shove that so that, like, my wave isn't screwed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like, Alawi's wave is in the exact same state that mine was.
Right,
except
so
Alawi and his jungle isn't here to fix it. So, you actually get a huge advantage here.
Right. Instead, I try to push it out a little bit.
And then you have no mana, no health, like...
And I just run.
Yeah, and then you're losing his cannon, you're losing... Oh, this is rough, man. So, like, basically, you give Alawi a get-out-of-jail-free card where she could have been absolutely screwed with the wave shoved against. You would have been level 3 to her level 3 with the wave frozen, and then you could have just killed her again. But we miss out on this opportunity because we don't recognize that wave state. Here's what you can do to practice that. So, if you're just, like, curious, like, okay, I know this is my problem now because Fog just told me, well, how do I fix it? Well, biggest thing to recognize is how many minions you have versus them. That's the easiest way to tell. Second way, like, where the wave is. So, understand this. If the wave is on your side of the lane, that naturally gives your minions an advantage because your next minion wave has less distance to travel.
Right.
So if it's
That makes
even
sense.
number of minions, like on both sides, but it's on your side of the lane, then it's going to be pushing to him. If it's in the middle and it's even minions, it's just complete RNG of which wave is going to shove.
Okay.
If it's in the middle and if he has even one extra minion, it's going to push to you because it's just that even, right?
Just slowly over a couple of waves, right?
If it's on his side of the lane, and like that's going to give his minion wave an advantage to push into you because, you know, his minions less distance to travel. These concepts are really important to learn, and once you know this, you'll kind of start getting the feel as to how many minions are needed to shove or to get back shoving towards you. And that's going to help you climb. So regardless of, you know, what happens like in the early, like that's what you can do.
Okay, cool.
So typically, this is baseline numbers. If it's on his side of the lane, he can hold a freeze, or the wave will be shoving if your minion wave has at least 4 minions extra. And it's like right here. If your minion wave has at least 4 extra minions, then it will continue to shove all the way into turret. Same thing with, like, you know, him sending you. If you only have 2 extra minions and it's here, it's not going to shove all the way into turret, but it's still going to be on his side for a little bit, right? Until the minion reinforcements come in and help fix that. So that's why I like to call like a slow pushback to you.
Okay.
So like you have 2 extra minions, but like it'll slowly push back to you, but your opponent can still take advantage of you in the meantime because it's so close to his turret. So, very important concept to learn. Like, you learn that, you'll be above every bronze player automatically just through understanding of the waves, because this Alawi didn't understand the wave. Because if she understood the mistake that you made and she punished you for that, then yeah, she could have punished you, because she could have let it, you know, with you trying to push it, she could have let it push back to her.
Yeah, then I would have been screwed on XP for sure.
Yep. So here, you're doing a very good job, by the way, of understanding that she wasted her cooldowns. So you saw she missed her E, and you're going in for the kill. Now, here's the biggest mistake in Olaf, and like kind of the skill cap with Olaf, is like where you're throwing your axes, because it's very clear like you're throwing the axes way too far. In order to like reset the cooldown of your axe, you're having to like walk, and when you're walking, you're not DPSing.
Yeah.
So
that's why I lose, but also when I'm down a level too.
Even if you're down a level, this guy has tier, and you have Doran's Blade and Longsword. Like, take a look at the stats between you and Ilaoi. You have more health, more damage, and more attack speed than the Ilaoi. So even though she's a level up, that actually doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're losing uptime on your auto attack because you're just walking without auto attacking. So when you could like auto attack and then take a step or two and then auto attack, you're just straight walking to pick up the axe, and you're losing out on 1 or 2 autos during that time. Probably even more because of how high Olaf's attack speed goes. So your first mistake is you threw this axe too far. Your second mistake is while you're going to pick up the axe, you went too far. You missed an auto attack here. You missed an auto attack there before you throw the axe. You threw this too far. You missed like at least 1 or 2 auto attacks there because your W gives you attack speed. Like, look at your attack speed right now. Like, holy shit. Like, your attack speed is literally more than double Ilaoi's, and you have more attack damage. Like, you should just kill her. Plus, you got the life steal, right?
That's crazy, yeah.
And she has no abilities. So even if you just sat and fought her right here, you almost win. Even with you messing up so bad. So, your big mistake there is just uptime on you just, like, using your auto attacks. So basically, you're just walking and doing nothing for multiple seconds while she's just sitting there damaging you. So, can't lose that uptime on DPSing.
Makes sense, yeah.
That being said, when your cooldowns are back, you could just kill this bitch, straight up.
I'm just trying to spam ping jungler to come, and I think she's coming.
You don't need your jungler.
You're probably
This guy is, like you should just walked up, pressed your W, and just face tanked her, and you just killed her.
Yeah.
Why didn't you hit the Ilaoi, man?
Well,
so
after she debuted in, I did E her, but I think Kindred got the kill first because I was too slow.
So let me explain this. One, you get a big ass shield, right?
Yep.
So you can get a 134 health shield. The slams have already happened, right? So you've already like lost your HP. Like, so you have a 134 HP shield on top of your 215 health. She's not doing 350 damage with no cooldowns. It just isn't. These minions are not going to attack you. Do you know why?
Yeah, because they changed that so when they're attacking tower, they don't attack you now, right?
Exactly. So, like, you're literally just 1v1 against the Ilaoi. Even without Kindred here, you would actually just straight up kill her.
Yeah.
So, Kindred doesn't even need to be here. But she's here, so, I mean, just walk up and fight with her, right? She's got nothing up. You just walk up, you auto-attack, and you press W, and then you press E, and then dead. 122 true damage, by the way. So, literally, like, one auto-attack, 104 damage, 226 health, one auto and an E kills her. But you could probably do 2 autos and an E, considering her armor. So you should just E her here. Like, and then you actually eat the minion. That's why you didn't even get an assist. You didn't even get an assist. Because you didn't do any damage.
At all. Yeah.
So that right there is just like not understanding your limits. I don't know if you were scared of the minion wave or what, but you just 100% beat her there. If we're taking a look at it closely, but we even have to take a look at it closely. You're so off. You just hard counter. So let's take a look at this wave. This wave is really close. If these minions were even like right here and outside of turret range, this wave is in a bad spot. It will still push back to you because remember, only 3 minions, and it's on her side of the turret. Even if they're back here and the turret wasn't hitting them, it would still push back to you because of like kind of when I went over earlier. But
Right.
it would like it'd be a slow push, and you'd lose a lot more experience than if it crashed all the way in. Now here it crashed all the way in, you're fine. And the Lowie's just actively pushing, so you're losing as little minions as possible, right? She's not even like trying to manipulate the wave, and because honestly, if this Alawi slow push this, she's gonna hit 6 off this next wave, and then she can fight you and kill you.
Yep.
If she understood waves. And this is what I'm trying to get across to you. Like, if you understand these waves, you're going to be every bronze top laner out here. Easy. So, let's talk about experience.
Uh-huh.
You should, like, you don't know exactly when she's going to hit 6, but you should kind of know that she's going to hit 6
before
soon. Right. So, when you walk up here and you see that she's not 6 right now, and you land this axe, you should go in, like, crazy and fight her. And you can fight her in the middle of all these minions because you are Olaf. She's built no HP. You've got executioners to deal with her healing. And you can just absolutely dominate her. So, like, right here, you hit the axe, you burn the bone plating. Look at your stats, man. 1100 HP compared to 871. You've got more damage. You've got more attack speed. You've got more armor. You literally outstat her in every single way. On top of that, you got bonus stats coming in once you get lower HP, up to 59% attack speed. And, like, she used her Q, so she's, like, down a cooldown where she didn't hit you, but you hit her. You've got the executioners to counter any of her healing. And even if she lands her E, she has to run away from you, because if she fights you straight up, you beat her. So what you could do, you walk up, you start beating her ass, you force her off the wave, and even though you know that she's going to hit level 6 first, you stall that, and you try to catch up in experience from this wave, so that you're hitting level 6 at the same time, rather than her hitting it way before you. And that can lead you to another advantage.
Yeah. Instead, I make it hard on myself.
Yeah, so you let her hit 6.
Yep.
You end up, like, kind of trading and fighting with her anyways. Except you just wait till 6. So, let's see this. She misses her E. You're about to hit 6. Once you hit 6, I want to see you go for this all-in. So, her E, 14-second cooldown. Look at where she's at in the lane. She has no flash. So what could you do right now to kill her?
Run, pick up the axe, and start hammering her.
Press Ghost.
Oh yeah, Ghost.
Right-click Alawi. You don't even need to pick up the axe. You could just literally auto-hit her death. Look, again, look at the stats.
Yeah.
600, literally double HP. 900. So you've got like 300 HP on her. You've got 21 more attack damage. You have 9 more armor. And you have almost double her attack speed. Plus, again, she missed her E, which is a large portion of Alawi's damage. When she uses that cooldown, abuse it. Just like you did before. Except, like, when you did before, we lost uptime DPS, so don't do that this time.
Yeah.
Don't overthrow your axe, so, like, put it, like, right on top of her, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, here's what you can do. Here's a good situation. Here's a good example. You know Alawi wants to walk him and get these 3 minions.
Yep. He's going to queue for it, probably.
You need to position yourself so that if she goes for these minions, that you can punish her instantly. Mm-hmm. What position should you have in this lane right now to help do that? Should you be sitting on top of your minions? Should be sitting to the side, behind, or in front of the minions?
My idea was still sit behind the minions because I know her E's back up. So, if she queues, I queue back.
Okay.
But
let's explain something about Alawi.
Mm-hmm.
So, here are her 2 tentacles.
Yep.
I'm going to look at your ulti, her ulti, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, she does damage with tentacles. So, if she if you sit here, for example, or like up here, right?
Yeah.
She Qs these minions. You get a free Q on her. Like, she's going to have this tentacle, and then your spirit tentacle, and then the one bonus tentacle that she spawns with her leap of faith.
Okay.
She won't be able to get this tentacle because these two tentacles are too far apart, unless she pulls your spirit from here.
Right, so I can't go right, so I have to go up into near the bush in the middle.
Yeah, so right here, you hit the axe, you dodge her E, ghost. You should be going in right now.
Yeah.
Okay, she actually just whiffed everything. She has no E. You just kill her here.
Yeah. I just decided to wait it out instead.
So we should go in here. You waited it out. There you go.
Yeah.
Because we waited so long, we made this probably a little bit closer than what it should have been. Yeah. Right? But, like, look at your stats now. Like, oh my god, you do so much damage, right?
Ragnarok does a lot of AD.
Yeah. So, with Ragnarok AD, you literally have, like, double her attack damage. You have more health, more armor. Mm-hmm. You got more attack speed. So, it's just like her tentacle slams, which, if you're ghosting, you can dodge her tentacle slams with the move speed that you're getting from both Ragnarok and your ghost. So it's not like, oh wow, she pressed W on me. I just have to sit here and tank the tentacle slams. No, you can dodge that shit.
Yeah.
Be careful, like you're throwing the axe too far. Just place it right on top of the range, man.
Right.
Like,
and I can go pick it up and throw it back.
Do you see this? This is your axe AoE. So you can see it very clearly with the skin. But that's the actual AoE of the axe. It's very large. Very forgiving. So, good. I like this. So, instead of trying to go for another plate, even though you have minions, you know that Alawi's going to come back quickly. So, you're going back to base now. Very good back.
He ends up getting a plate anyways, I think.
That's fine. If she goes to a plate, you kill her, though. Wait, how long do you just spend in base? Bruh.
Too long?
Way too long. Like, you should... So, when you get back to base, if you want to heal up a little bit, that's fine. But, like, you're going back to base, you have 1,400 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is probably just, like, Tabbies or Phage or something, and then you're sprinting back to... Like, honestly, your best buy right now is probably Phage, going towards Black Cleaver. Or sorry, Warhammer, going towards Black Cleaver.
Yeah.
Into boots, into running back to base. Or running back to lane. So, Warhammer, boots, back to lane. So, at the very least, you should be sitting at the edge of Fountain while you're healing up if you feel like you need to heal up. But, like, yeah, you're sitting here for a long time.
I think it was because I was taking too long to decide how to buy.
So, you should know what you're going to buy.
Yeah, when I'm backing.
You should be deciding here. You should be CSing. Hitting this turret, while you're hitting this turret, you're going to be looking at, like, this turret's going to give you 120 gold for this plate, and you're going to back up to the plate. You should be thinking here, hey, what am I going to buy with my gold?
Right.
So you have from 736, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're about to start your recall here. Recall's 8 seconds. 16 seconds to decide. And then you go here. Like, when really, like, what's the one item you're pretty much always building first? It's like, you're either going to, like Ravenous, or you're going to, like, Cleaver. Honestly, against Alawi, she builds pretty tanky. I'd build Cleaver, to be honest.
It makes sense. I usually just build Ravenous, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ravenous is good, too. Like, either way, like, you build roughly the same. You'd still probably build, like, Warhammer boots, right? Or you'd go and go the
Warhammer boots pretty much always. Yeah.
I'd go Warhammer boots, so I have a little bit more control of the wave and have a little move speed to dodge tentacles. Personally, that is the best buy. But like, you have all that time to decide, and you're just like, your mind is not processing anything from here to there. You're just leaving your mind blank. Whereas, like, you know what a Halo player does? They're hitting this plate. They're scanning the map, seeing what's going on. They're pressing tab, looking to see what items the enemy has.
Mm-hmm.
And they're thinking about their next item purchase all at once.
Right.
And
I
they're just...
I was looking for Shaco at least, I'll give you that, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Red team has slain the dragon.
So yeah, like, if Alawi gets this play here, it's because you delayed probably an extra 5 seconds extra of... Because you were full health here before you started walking. And you don't even have to be full HP before you start working up. You could be like 85% HP because you have, life still built in your kit, right?
Yeah, true.
So she's getting this plate. Like, you should be here, like, right now.
Yeah. Ready to kill her again.
So, like, and if she's this far up, no ulti, you just Q her and then you just run her down.
Yep.
And you got boots, and you did buy the Warhammer boots, so, like, you did purchase the correct thing. It just took you way too long. It took you like 30 seconds to decide on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, not only did you miss like an extra like 3 minions of experience and gold, but also you lost the potential chance to punish her for getting that plate.
Right.
So have to be efficient with everything. So she missed her E, you're going in. Love it. Really good axe. I like that you look to dodge tentacle. You just kill her ass. Nice. That should have been this whole lane phase. Right there. I don't know what was your mental block early, where you're throwing the axes like way too far or whatever. But yeah, you see it. Put the axe just right on her. It's got pretty big AoE. And then you're good to go. So you're going to shove this in. She has TP. So she can TP back. And you're going to help Kindred with this. I would have honestly walked up and gotten this last minion and then walked out.
Okay.
You have no fear of Shaco since you have ult. And if Shaco comes in, you just turn around and just kill him, to be honest. Like, because if he stealths in, then you can't stealth out, right?
Right. Yeah, it probably is fine to just stay for the 2 minutes. But...
Yeah, and then you can help. Okay, so you get this. Wow, so we actually like, that was so good, dude. Like, for a bronze player, you anticipated, like, you walked up, you anticipated her being in the bush, throwing on her E, and you did a preemptive juke? Bro, I don't even see, like, gold platinum players do that. Or think about that. That was so good. Huge props. As a bronze player thinking to do that, like, awesome.
Thanks.
The flash is bad. Because guess what she could do now? She could walk here, flash this wall, and you can't follow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that was bad. But the Lally, fortunately for you, is bronze. So she does where the fuck that was. But yeah, you hit the axe, you don't need to flash until she does. So
Right.
I think you got excited about your play, and then you just went in, right?
Yep, pretty much. That's exactly what happened. Alright. I forgot how long it takes to kill this tower after the Herald there, but... Oh well.
That's fine. So you're going here. Okay, so it looks like you are going to Ravenous Hydra. This is good. I like Ravenous for the pressure. Gives a ton of AD, which attack damage for Olaf turns into true damage with the Z. Love it.
I stay really long here because I'm waiting for a pickaxe.
Red team double kill.
I hope that's okay.
That's fine. So again, like you can.
But again, I should be up there, yeah.
Yeah, you can buy your pickaxe from up here. So like you could have been right here. Like if you were relative, right?
Right.
You could have been here a whole 2 seconds earlier at least. And honestly, man, every one of those seconds, like we've seen it twice here now, that shit matters.
It leads to a plate for her, yeah.
Or like a lack, like she could have gotten the plate, but then you would have punished her, right? If you got there earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, she just insta dies. She has no business being this far up. You just kill her here, right? I hope. Pray?
No. No, I just kind of play passive and wait for Ravenous. And I missed that Q, so I don't go in.
I mean, like, this guy has no flash. You're 3 kills in a full turn. Let me show you the gold. You're literally 1,500 gold ahead of her.
Yeah.
In terms of items. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least go, like, when she hits this Q, and she uses her Q, just, alright, well, you have Ghost?
Yep, I have Ghost ult.
How can she get away? She's just dead.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
straight
respecting
up,
her ult
like,
too
she has no counterplay. Also, you missed your Q on a enemy standing still.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just respecting her ult too much, I think.
I mean, you're gonna kill her in the time that she gets 1 slam. By the way, this guy, like, he fucking took MR against you, I think. Oh wait,
Did he
no.
really? Oh.
Wait, no, it's HP. No. Oh, it's because your axe is reducing his armor. Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I don't see the bonus armor.
And I know Shaco's here, so yeah. I just walk away.
Okay, so remember, if Shaco uses his Q to go in, he
I can just
can't
kill him
use
'cause
his
I are.
Q to go out. Yep. So what you do, you see this E.
Yep.
You see this box. You press E on the box. You take it out instantly, and then you kill the Shaco, and he's just dead. Like, we don't know it, but he doesn't even have ult here, so he's actually just dead because he can't get away from you for 9 seconds. Yeah.
Now,
like,
I'll be honest, I don't do that because I have literally no idea what Shaco does.
Okay, so
He goes
Shaco's
into-
Q. Well, alright, so, hold on. So, if you don't know what a champion does, or you're new to the game, you're bronze. Lol wiki.
Cool.
So, this will show you, like, you can look up any champion in the game. Literally just has all the champs, right? So you go, lol wiki Shaco. Shaco gives you all of his skills, his stats, his scaling, what he does. You can look this shit up in champ select. And in bronze, the champ select's probably gonna, the champ select in the loading screen, that shit's gonna take like 5 hours because, people in bronze, they typically have bad internet and computers.
Yep, that's true.
It absolutely is true. So you have plenty of time. So even if you're looking up like right before the game, you can take a look at this. But I'm gonna give you a little rundown here. Okay.
Okay.
Shaco, his Q is his invisibility, and if he attacks you while invisible, he deals bonus damage. If he attacks you from behind, it crits. His W, the boxes, it fears, but it takes about 2 seconds to set up the fear. So, like, even if you run to this instantly, it won't fear you. Plus, you have ult, so you can get rid of the fear that way. His E is his Shiv. It does bonus damage if you're low. Right?
Okay.
Also, the 2 Shiv poison does bonus damage if you're facing away from him. So
just run
when
at
Shaco throws his E at you, turn and face him, and it'll deal less damage.
Oh. Like Trendemir, okay.
His ulti, he makes a clone of himself. His clone takes 50% more damage. So if you throw an axe and you see that one of the 2 Shacos takes a lot more damage, hit the one that took less damage.
Yeah.
So the clone deals 60% of Shaco's damage and receives 50% increased damage. And when it dies, it blows up, turning into more boxes and fearing.
Okay.
When Shaco uses clone, then he'll have less mana than the clone. Another tip. There you go.
So, if Shaco comes at me and he's invisible, I run at him and kill him.
Basically, yeah,
That's
because then he has no he can't get out there, right?
He can't get out, and if he has R, I should be able to figure out which one is which. 'Cause he
Yeah,
can't
so
go invisible.
multiple ways to figure out which one is which, but chat gave some pretty good ones, and then he's level 7, you're level 10 full HP, like you're the fucking beast. You have ult, you have ghost, you got everything ready to go. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So you go back to base, you buy a Ravenous.
Mm-hmm.
This is how every buy should be right here. Buying, heading straight back up while you're purchasing your item. This is perfect.
Yeah.
So you're having a lot of good moments and a lot of bad moments, like, put together. So, like, you've had good moments like this. You know, this is good buy. You've had some good trades. You know, all wins like this one here. But then you have a lot of bad moments, which we went over and kind of, like, discussed how we can get better. So, I see a lot of potential in the way you're playing. I think after coaching today, I think you easily could get gold within a couple weeks of just grinding it out with the info I'm going to give you.
Crazy.
Easy. Like not even, it's not even going to be that big of an issue. So, biggest thing we're going to look at now is decision making. Alright, so this is the one thing that's going to hold you back right here. Okay. This is what I like to call a typical bronze moment.
Okay. I had no idea he would kill me here.
Oh, did he kill you there? I don't even know.
After I kill him, yeah, the tentacle slam gets me.
Here. So here, you hit your shit, you press alt, you're fucking in there. Right?
Yep. Now I'm
Use
taking
your
double
W for the attack speed early, that's fine. But you're auto-attacking and you notice something? You're just fucking standing still.
Yeah.
You're 1 inch away from your axe, right?
That tentacle slams.
So you're auto-attacking every auto. Right? Every auto... Damn, you even got a Shaco here. Every auto, you should be moving in between autos. Not only to dodge tentacle slams, potentially. Because, like, at least from this one, imagine you went here. You would be out of range for this tentacle to hit you.
Yep.
And it would have picked up your axe too, right? So in between every auto, you need to be like attack, move, attack, move, attack, move.
Yeah, I finally thought the stat check thing was just, okay, fine, I don't need to matter anymore, because I could not believe that killed me, but I was just like, oh, I have way more stats than him, it doesn't matter what he does, I can just run at him and auto attack standing still, and I was wrong about that.
I mean, he just barely killed you, and he hit his absolute full combo.
Yeah, that should never have been close.
And he had a tentacle standing by him at the beginning. Mm-hmm. He hit his full combo. He's gonna kill you. Illaoi has to have so much setup for her to be successful. So she had this. She hit her E, so she's doing the I think it's like 40 or 50% bonus damage because she's hitting you and the clone at once. Yeah. So, like, the best thing you could do against Illaoi is, like, when she pulls that clone and hits you, like, stand in a place where she's not going to hit you and the clone at the same time with all 3 tentacles, right?
Yep. Right.
So, like, you saw it there, like, I told you to, like, move here, then you could have dodged this tentacle, and at best it would have hit your spirit instead of you. But if it's hitting you and your spirit, that's basically 50% bonus damage, with her E. And then, of course, you want to be moving in between auto attacks, not only to dodge abilities like that one, but also to, like, pick up your axe, be efficient while moving, whatever. You'll get into this kind of, like, rhythm. So here, you should be building towards tabbies instead of more damage, personally. So I think Ravenous into Longsword, Ravenous into Cloth would be better.
I was still thinking of buying Swifties here, but...
Versus who?
Because... mostly to try and catch Zeri, but I should have recognized she's fed and I should just build tabbies.
I mean, like, the way you're catching Zeri is if you catch her out and she's not next to a wall, because, like, anytime you go against Zeri, man, if she's next to a wall, she has dashes over the wall and she's out. You don't have a stun or anything to stop her.
Right.
Like, no, I think the majority of games that you're going to win in bronze, you're going to win because you just dominate on the split push and you build, like, fucking Hullbreaker and you just smack this turret after dominating your top laner. I mean, that's probably going to be your win condition, like, 90% of the time. Trying to team fight, a lot of times this early on into the climb, like your bronze, your teammates are bronze, which means they're going to be making bad decisions for fights too, which could potentially fuck you over. Like,
Yep.
you split here with the champion like Olaf, you're going to have way more consistency in terms of your impact on a game to win. Did you watch my game earlier when I was playing against the Jacks? And I literally just 1v9 master tier game with just, like, pure
The
splitting.
team was like 2-21 or something. It was great.
Yeah. Imagine, like, and that was against master players. So even at the highest elo, that could work. Like, imagine what these bronze players are going to do when you do that shit to them. Like, they won't know how to respond, and you'll just auto-win games.
Yeah. Yep.
Down.
Split pushing goes better for sure.
Okay, so why did we just
I give
walk
the
mid?
power here.
Team double kill.
This is bad. So,
Yeah.
right, if you're going to rotate mid and get extra wave of farm and put pressure on mid turret, you need to push Alawi back into this turret.
Right.
Because
Need
you
one more
leaving
wave.
now,
I mean, she gets tower.
she's getting farm, she's getting tower.
Yeah.
So you're actually missing it. Like, you're basically trading gold. So, okay,
Yeah.
let's put it this way.
Trading down in gold even.
Say you have 7,000 gold, Alawi is 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, let's say this. Let's say it this way so the math is a little bit easier. Say you have 10,000 gold. She has 8,000 gold. You got like 20% more gold than her. You trade 1,000 gold from getting like these turrets and the mini waves respectively. You're like 17% ahead now instead of
Super positive for her, right?
yeah. It's like the gold difference, like the flat amount, the 2,000 stays the same, but the percent like decreases of you being ahead of her, and you're losing part of that snowball.
Yeah.
So
I originally walked mid because I was planning on contesting dragon, but then I realized my team just was giving it up. And then they don't give it up.
if you're gonna contest this dragon, so let's take a look at the info. You need to prepare for the dragon. How do you prepare for the dragon? Get your wave shoved and pressured,
Right.
and then walk to the dragon before it even spawns. Like this shit's
Right.
like this shit's up and being fought over while you're topside. If
Yeah.
you walk down now, you're gonna be way too late. You might as well just stay top.
Stay top, kill Alawi, take tower.
Exactly. So here you push mid, and then you're like, oh my god, my team just lost fight. Oh, you didn't even get mid turret, and then you lose top. Oh yeah, this is very negative for you. So you shared a wave with Kindred, and you didn't get this turret, and you gave her an entire wave and another wave,
Red team has slain the dragon.
and she got turret.
Yep.
So she's got more experience and more gold than you, like by a long shot.
Yep.
So like you were dominating this Alawi, but like you're 3 kills ahead, and you have like all those plates and shit. You're
And
only
I'm only
500,
500.
and you're in your same level. In fact, she's got a half level more experience than you. Like
Yeah.
she's basically ahead of you at this point. A lot of that has to do with the death, the shutdown given over, this turret and the extra waves, but like also because the wave management early kind of screwed you over, right? Not like denying her harder.
Right, right.
So like even though you got
So she's
kills,
ahead
you
on
didn't really
speed,
deny
yeah.
minions, so like she stays even experience. So
Yeah, couple of dumb plays, mismanaging
yeah,
farm, mismanaging waves.
yeah. So
Let's her get in the game.
pressure. All right. So here's what I'm gonna give you like the split push code. Okay.
Yep.
Push your lane and pressure your opponent first and foremost. Then
Okay.
once you push and pressure your opponent, say like they're playing Shen or something, you can't dive them. They're in a turret. You can't, whatever, you push them in. You can't just ignore them. You can't dive them, whatever. Take big jungle camps, ward up a bit maybe. And then like once you've like done some jungle camps, stolen some jungle camps, warded up, like protected yourself against potentially getting like roamed on. Take a look at top and see if it needs to be pressured or if you can pressure some more. And then, or take a look here, like once you've got it pushed and pressured, like can I roam and get something more? Can I get objective? Can I get like this mid turret, for example?
Yep.
But like, if you're not like pressuring first, you're doing it wrong. Push the lane before you roam is like #1 keep rule. I've always said. Like you're only 5 CS up on Alawi when you dominated her. You outskilled her. You out Olafed her because you're playing a champion that like beats her early and then she scales up, right?
Yeah.
So
she should be much farther behind. She should be at least 30 CS behind or more, right?
Honestly, in this case, man, you could have made her rage quit already. So, alright. So, laning. A lot of wave management stuff, a lot of, like, micro stuff, not moving in between autos. Your decision making is a little bit off. I don't know whether it's a factor of you not absorbing the right information or you just not knowing. Maybe a little bit of both, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. And then, like, you could be pushing your lead harder, but you're not understanding your limits. And maybe some micro mistakes might be playing a factor into that. Because you make these mistakes with your micro, you've kind of self-taught yourself, hey, if I go in, I actually lose when you actually should win, for example.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a look at a couple things. So, like...
Okay.
First, I'm going to show you... a really good example of how when you kill your opponent and freeze the wave, how you can like literally just win the game automatically.
This'll be a slog.
So I had a game today, or maybe it was yesterday, that was pretty funny and was a literal 5-minute game. Yeah, it was yesterday. So let's take a look at my stream from yesterday.
This'll be a slaughter.
So this is how you check VODs, by the way. You go to my stream, you click the little profile picture, you go to videos, and then you can check out VODs, right?
Right, and
so
then hit
here,
subscribe.
Yeah, perfect. Then you can subscribe, exactly. But then here. So we're going to go... I mean, it's going to be hard to find the game because it's only 5 minutes, right? So we got to find the game where they decided to pick Kale against me. Okay,
Yeah, I've seen you play Kales before. It's hilarious to watch.
Yeah, like, I don't know why they ever do it. This is Malphite. Alright, so this is me versus Jax. Let's see. Let's do this. Me versus Jax is here, I think. Yeah, so the Jax game followed up by... I lost terribly versus Jax, and the next game I just dominated a kill. Here we go.
Cool.
So we're going to take a look at this game just to show like how like if you get the early kill, kind of like what you did in Olaf, and the wave is in a good spot, how you can literally like use that to like get literally an insta win. So we're taking a look here. The Kale matchup is like basically you take these short trades, you don't full on commit into her. You get trades with your spin. Like she took a lot of damage from minions there. And yep, got a crit, so I was like, okay. I'm gonna go in. I cut out her exhaust. And then because I have my I have Ghost, I can just chase her down.
Just run her down, yeah.
Because she like now here I instantly am recognizing the wave state, right?
It's pushing to you.
And I like for me, like I look at this wave, I'm like, okay, it's frozen. So instead of like walking back here and spinning through everything and fucking it up, I walk back here and I'm just gonna blast it. Like I could walk up and CS this minion, but none of my minions are hitting this minion. So guess what? I don't need to hit it yet.
Yep. You just wait. Let all these minions die. She's still level 1. You're gonna be level 3 by the time she gets to 2 at least.
And you see how I'm like CSing the minions the last possible second? And then like the wave's frozen, my Nocturne is pathing top. So here, I'm thinning out the minions. I don't want the minion wave to be too big.
Yeah, you don't want it to be hurting you. Yeah.
Exactly. If it's too big, then the wave is going to shove too hard into me.
Yeah.
And the enemy kill can basically just walk up, fight me with all of her extra minions, and potentially win. because I'm a little bit lower HP since I haven't got my back yet.
Mm-hmm.
So Wave's in a good spot. Looks like, oh yeah, Kale's exhaust, so she has no TP, so she's kind of in a bad spot, right?
She's gonna take forever to get here.
Yeah, so honestly, I could kill her easily just myself. Like, I'd fight her and beat her, because as you can see, I'm 1 minion from level 3.
I don't even know why she's stepping up, right?
Well, she has to shut this wave in, right?
She's desperate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's dead. You take W, and she's dead.
Yeah, and I take W here instead of Q. I usually take Q here, just because I know I'm receiving the gank. And that we just need a CC her. And then guess what?
No.
Even though it's kind of close, exactly. I take a one look and I see that the wave is still frozen.
Yep.
And so, you know what I do? I go in and I take my back. I get Berserker Greaves. And I come back and the wave is frozen. With me having Zerkers and she has no boots, no nothing. Because she hasn't gone but like 2 CS. And she's died twice. And then she literally rage quits the game, FFs, and then it's over. Nocturne is sitting here. If Kale comes back, she's just dead again, and the game's just over for her, right?
Yep. So she just decides to take matters into her own hands.
Obviously, this is a little bit of an extreme example of like how you can like really punish somebody.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, like the same thing could have happened for you.
Right. Punish a very weak early game champ.
And then with your jungler pathing towards top and like you receiving the game, like easy.
Yeah, it should have been 5 kills.
Sets yourself up, sets up your jungler, everyone's happy.
This'll
Good to go.
slaughter.
So, let's do this.
Okay.
Ready to play a game?
Sure. All right. Stop watching.
Yeah. Go ahead and share your screen.
Okay. League. Go live. All right. Hopefully hopefully the quality's decent. All right.
Let me see. Oh, dude, yeah, quality is fucking great.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Sounds good. I'll share screen, guys, when he gets in game, by the way. Hey, the Enigma Engine, thank you for the Twitch Prime for 52 months, dude. Thank you. What does Zazu think? I mean, Zazu's the real coach. She's feeding me with all the information to tell him. Love you some coaching? Yeah, honestly, you guys look at my viewership, and you see my viewership is down while I'm coaching. Whereas, like, I was like 350, 400 viewers in game. I love coaching. I love doing this shit. I love teaching. But then again, like, I'm doing this at a loss. So, like, any support that you guys give me, like, for this, like, honestly, it encourages me, motivates me to do this even more. Because I love doing this shit. I love helping you guys out. But, that being said, like, usually I'm operating at a loss here when I do coach on stream. So this is typically why, like, I refrain from doing it a ton, right? And, like, I usually do coachings and stuff off stream. It's just happened to be, like, a time that was good for him. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done a coaching on stream for, like, a week and a half. So let's do one again. Teach you guys all something, too. So I appreciate, like, any and all support, for this. Like, both on stream and if I upload any of this to YouTube. Zazu is the real bringing to the stream.
So isn't like over 50% of the player base in bronze or something?
I don't know what the percentages are at now. I would think it's like 50% or more of the player base is silver and below for sure.
Silver and below, yeah. So it just surprises me. Why does it still take me? Okay, this is a pretty short queue, but I was having like 5 or 6 minute queues earlier, and I was like, why is it taking me so long to find a match when most of the players are here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Not auto-filled ADC.
This'll be a slaughter.
It's 20% bronze, 20% silver. How much in iron?
I feel like there can't be that many players in
8%?
Iron.
Yeah, so 48% silver and blue. And then there's probably 10% of the player base that is literally at gold 4 specifically.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Because they get gold and then they say, fuck it, I ain't playing no more ranked.
Yep. I got my whatever reward. One day I'll get that.
Wait, actually, didn't they make it so you still get it even if you get silver?
Oh really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
I
I've never gotten silver.
No going back.
Hey, Desecrated
I was Iron
Soul.
4.
Desecrated
Thank you so
Soul
much for the
$999
$50 donation.
donated
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
$50.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Hype.
Yeah,
Enough for a VOD review.
He's a constant big supporter of mine. I appreciate
Not
that,
into a
man.
Vayne, am I? Ugh. I think I'm into a Vayne. I don't like it. Oh well. Yep. Vayne top. Cool. When I got my account to Iron 1 by losing a lot, thought about selling it, and I was like, I don't know. Seemed kind of lame.
Yeah.
Someone told me I could get like $500 for it, and I was like, ooh, that sounds nice. I was like, nah.
People pay $500 for an iron account? What?
Somebody told me that. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, I don't know about $500, man. Yeah, maybe like 100. Like if somebody's paying $500, they're fucking whaling it. All right, so Vayne top. All right, let me see your runes.
How do I show runes?
The blue one.
There.
Okay. Your rune's okay for going aggressive. Alternatively, rather than approach velocity, you could have taken like second wind or something. But I kind of like this rune set versus Vayne for running her down with the fact like knowing that you're in bronze and this Vayne's gonna make infinite mistakes that you can punish. So.
My team is invading.
Yeah, that's fine. You're watching the
We
spot.
don't see their team. Did they change
You
since
sit right
Porsche?
there and
I
you're
don't
good. I think they did change Syndra. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's definitely a different icon.
Oh, I got Starscream on my team. Go Transformers.
Alright, so play the bush. Like, you can literally just sit in it. Maybe bait her into using a ward.
Yep.
And then angle yourself so you can axe her and in the minion at the same time.
Oh, well, got her, not the minion.
Yeah. A little bit slow on walking down to angle yourself, but it's fine. So, you're not going to kill her here, level 1. You're going to kill her after the wave starts bouncing back towards you.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
Alright, you just zoned yourself off in a minion of experience for no reason. It's like you lost a minion of experience right there, even though she wasn't like doing anything in the zone, you know?
Yep.
Alright, let the wave
watching.
crash and pick up the wave under turret. So you gotta be careful about which minions you pick for CS. That way you don't take too much damage. You need to keep your HP high enough where you can threaten an all-in on her.
Yeah.
After this wave. So let the wave fully crash. Yeah, you're gonna be getting your life steal. Use your potion.
Right. Fuck. Oh. No! I got ganked.
Alright, so a couple things there. You notice how, like, did you see your HP that you're at when you finally got your chance to all in Vayne? Also, the fact that you were level 3 when she was level 4. I'm going to look at the VOD of this game with you, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. And it's going to be the same thing you're going to do against Teemo and Kennen and Jace and these other ranged matchups that are looking like bully you. You got to keep your health higher.
Yeah,
like straight up. Like you took way too much damage on the way in. When you take damage to get CS, you're making kind of a trade. That was good. That was a good hold of the wave. Very good. So when you walk up for a minion, you don't want to give up too much health just for a single minion. Typically, you want to get several minions at a time.
Man, I'm missing everything.
Yeah, you're attacking the minions like the millisecond that the turret is like about to hit it, instead of just when the turret shot hit it and then attack it. Do you have auto attack on?
No.
Okay, so if you just stand there and wait for the minions, like your character won't start auto attacking, right?
No.
Okay, so sit right there and wait for that minion to get low. Like sit in like good position. Okay, what items does she have?
Boots, longsword, dagger.
Okay, so I saw you pressing tab. I didn't know if you like actually checked her items or not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a pressure.
I was condemned. Oh my gosh, that hurts.
So you're positioning yourself specifically against the wall there for no reason.
Yep.
You like walked into the wall and you were like, "Vayne, condemn me, please." I don't know if it's your kink or what, but that shit's not good for your LP. So, you definitely want to like when you're approaching a matchup like Poppy, Vayne, or one of these other champions that could like wallbang you. Like you see how they're like you almost position yourself against the wall again. All right, Poppy's coming up. Wait for Poppy. Wait for go.
I think I'm too slow.
Oh, you're fine. Very good X. Very patient. Very good. And you let the Poppy come in first. Now, you probably positioned too far back. So if Poppy didn't land that good stun, you probably lost out in the kill, right?
Yeah.
But you want Poppy to go in first because you're too low. And if you go in before Poppy, then Vayne can maybe try to kill you and turn that gank into a 1-for-1. But you still want to be in a position to still go with Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You wouldn't be just out of her auto range. You get cooldown on your E if you last hit with it, right? In health pack?
No, just every attack.
Alright, Q, shove this wave in with your Q.
She ulted? She ghosted? I'm just fine here. Oh no, I'm not. Fuck.
Okay, so there, you should stay max range, Q the wave, let it crash in, don't sit close to that wall, and you gotta get the wave all the way in. Now hover your E ability. Walk back to lane, hover over your E ability.
Oh yeah, it's if the enemy dies. Okay.
So last hit with your E, so you're not losing HP. You were just doing it instantly instead of getting the HP back, right? So there's that. No, also like the E will help you CS a little bit better. And two, you did not respect the fact that she could all in either.
Nope.
Range top players are evil. I agree. Now she has no ult, right?
Correct.
So, and she's got like no mana. I think I probably should have told you this. That's my bad. But you could instantly just walk in and kill her. She might be in the bush. I think you saw her work in the bush. Well, either way, just shove the wave ASAP.
Yep.
Shove the wave. Yep.
Ah, no.
Yeah, so there, like, you had ult, right? You had Ghost. Yep. She had no ult. If you ult before her condemn, then she can't even knock you back, or you could just kill her, right? She was shoving in. Oh, she actually went and got Rift. All right, well, we kill her here, right?
Yep.
Ghost and ulti. There you go. Decent.
It was less than clean.
Your one thing I will say is your camera control when you're fighting is really bad. So there, go back up to where you died. Show me where your camera was. Your camera was like almost up in here, right? It's in this fucking stratosphere.
Uh-huh.
I like the Stridebreaker purchase. That's really good. I like the idea. Stridebreaker just to stick on a Vayne, right?
Yep.
So like your camera was like you could barely even see your opponent, but like she was at the very bottom of your screen, like where your abilities are at, and you were looking just straight up at the Fog of War. Press spacebar for me. What's spacebar do for you?
I don't think it does anything.
Do you have it bound to anything?
I
like,
don't.
Did you change the key binding point? Like hold spacebar.
Not doing anything.
All right. All right. We're gonna change that key binding, whatever it's on now, to change it to refocus on your character. I don't like that's the default keybind. I don't know how that got changed. Yeah, I use spacebar to recenter my character too, so I don't know why his doesn't.
Oh, I didn't. What the fuck? I tried to ult and it didn't work.
Fight Zen. Fight Zen. Fight Zen. Fight Zen. Fight Zen. W?
I did. Oh man, maybe my keyboard's on the fritz.
It's your W when you first engaged was 1 second on cooldown, but your W was up right at the end there.
Damn.
And there, if you're gonna commit into the Vayne, you need to press your R. Like you gotta do it preemptively, otherwise she can condemn you.
I did try to do that because I knew it was coming, and it didn't press. I don't know. They're still fighting. Do I come? I come.
Squall, there's so much info in League that if he missed, like that's a very small part of one of his abilities. If he misses that, that's fine, man. Like, I'm sure there's abilities on champions that you've played before that you didn't know. Especially when you're first starting. Like, this dude's bronze. He's just learning the game, man.
Oop.
So, like the reason I told him about the E thing is because I had a feeling he didn't know based on how he's using it.
You still here? take one plate.
Alright. Let me just say this. I'm going to say it one more time. Only constructive stuff in chat. No, like, flaming of like, people I'm coaching in particular. For stuff, like, they're literally buying coaching to learn. And they're here to learn. If you're flaming them for learning something new, that's kind of cringe.
This is terrible. She's got shoved in. Where you at?
Nice. Very good kill. I love that you're like, she's got Shiv, she's a level up. I'm still gonna go in and wreck her face in. Because you're fucking Olaf, baby. Let's fucking go. That was sick. That was really good. I love your confidence there. Now, that being said, this is something we probably should have been doing from the beginning, right?
Yep.
Like, we hit a level 6 spike, then, like, and she's extended like that, and we have Ghost, she should have no counterplay. So, you have this thing, right? Where it's like, this is, like, another VOD where I'm looking at. Like, another game of yours I'm looking at, where it's like, you don't do the right thing, but then all of a sudden, you do the right thing. So, like, you know how to do it, you're just not consistent.
Yeah,
it's like,
I think
it's like you're scaling mentally throughout the game, is how I'm going to phrase it. Because, like, that's like 2 early games in a row of why, okay, back up, you have no, don't stand next to a wall. Good. Or, okay, well, that was...
he dies.
Honestly, that was pretty fucked up that you got stunned there when you literally flashed before. I don't know what that was. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I'm gonna blame Riot on that one. Because, like, you were looking to flash when she was looking for the condemn, so if she pushed you away. Like, you shouldn't have the ability to flash while she's condemning you, so I don't know how the fuck that even happened. Yeah, that was, like, weird, some coding shit. You either should have, like, not been able to flash and gotten stunned against the wall, or you flashed before and didn't get stunned, and you somehow did both. Yeah, that was fucking weird.
I'm pretty great like that. Did both.
Yeah, that was extra talented.
Think I can defend mid? No, I think it's just gone. I don't know, I can kill Zyra here. Okay. I don't know if it's worth fighting. I think I should just go bot. No, I baited my team in. I guess I gotta go.
I mean, you can... so, focus Zyra here.
No sense. Okay, we got Zyra. That's cool.
Yeah, okay, so...
And gets top.
Do you have smooth camera on?
I've never heard that phrase before, my friend.
Alright, we're gonna go through a few things with your UI here. That's gonna help you out, alright?
Cool. Come on, you got that right.
Poppy's got it.
Yeah,
Nice.
closer than it should have been.
Buy Norcolins.
Oh, yeah, that's good against Vayne.
Yeah, so, like...
So I can hex her.
Yeah, even if you can't auto-attack her during her stealth, you can see exactly where she's at during stealth, so that way you can be right on top of her when her stealth ends. Yeah, decompose. He could do that, but then that perma locks until you press Y again. Like, I would rather him just use spacebar.
Yeah,
So,
the Y thing. Yeah.
yeah, but we gotta find something like the spacebar just does it temporarily while you're holding spacebar. So This is a very good game to go over because there's tons of things I can see you're doing that are like pretty simple that will help you out a ton. And like the fact that I get to see you live, I get to see like. Wait, hold on. Why do you have an extra point W?
Did I put one?
I see that. Yeah.
I think I'm safe. No. Okay.
Yeah, they messed up Hecarim's splash art too. Hecarim's old splash art is just fine, but then they like made it all glowy and shit.
I can come mid here. The greedy to go through river? I think so.
I'll get in there.
The fucking Akali. Oh my gosh.
So I will say the Zyra got out there, and we definitely could have like chased her down, or we could have sat there and killed Zen. The Akali was already like she was so deep that the Akali's gonna die anyways.
Yep.
I would like you to like recognize that and just go on the Zinzel there.
Just go on to the Zen, yeah.
You were too bloodthirsty.
Yeah, it was too.
You saw the low HP Akali, and you're like, oh, let's get that Akali. When really, we could have gotten more out of that. So recognizing when your teammates can finish off the kill, and being able to go to the next kill is very important. Bowen, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 13 months, man. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Mr. Rez? You doing the coaching?
My gosh. You win that? Ah. I have to defend bot.
Wow, that Vayne was that was a special moment that we got to win this. Press R for the move speed.
Oh, you got move speed on R. Okay. Oh well.
Yeah.
Can I take it back soon? Okay. I have Ravenous in base. I don't? I can sell D-Shield.
You just take top wave.
Oh. Yeah, I could have. Oh.
At least you get taken out with Ravenous.
Yeah, then I got my stacks. Can you stop? That's taking my farm.
I mean, he's got the thing to share a farm with you.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Probably shouldn't have taken that cannon. That was a little bit grief since he already used his stacks, but that's what it is.
Yep. Aphelios is dying. That's
We're
really...
taking a look at Olaf's point of view.
Oof.
So, one thing I'm going to mention. Right here, you've been in between waves, and you've been just, like, stuck looking at your character, right?
Yep.
Like, in between waves is, like, one of the best times where you could, like, scan, absorb information from stuff that's going on the map. That way we can make the best decision possible, right? Like, because getting as much info as possible is going to help you make the best decision, right? So, like, right now, you're just 1v0 hitting this turret. Shit's going on mid. Shit's going on bottom. You could be, like, taking a look at that and then jumping back up to your character. The Axe is fine because we kind of expected her to run away, but she just ran into you.
I can't.
So, like, this whole time, like, right now we're waiting for the next wave. Like, we should...
No.
Push. Like, it's going to be hard for me to tell you what to do here if we don't take a look at what's going on mid, right? Because, like, we see on the mini-map that shit's going on.
Yep.
But it's like, you know, we don't know whether we should keep pushing. Ghost and run away.
Okay.
That was,
I didn't think I was getting away, so... Yeah, that was bad.
I think your Q was about to be up. You could have ghosted and then Q'd at her and then just run away while they're slowed and you're sped up. Your team isn't in the best position, but it's honestly okay. In
Yeah, it's
bronze,
winnable.
they don't really know how to end. Buy your items, man.
I go Hullbreaker.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, switch up. Go Cleaver.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you why Cleaver. One, the Hullbreaker armor doesn't help a ton against Vayne since she uses a lot of true damage
Okay.
with her W. And Black Cleaver is just straight up gonna be more damage and move speed.
Okay. Where to go here?
Like that ability haste and stuff. And it'll help you more in fights like Cleave, even more armor.
No, she's dead.
So like Hullbreaker, I would say is your usual third item here.
Mm-hmm.
But in this specific case, like you're against like a ton of true damage, like just get Cleaver. Like you do this against Fiora too.
Yep. Let's go. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what to do.
I think once the you saw Vayne was heading towards that plant to blast over the wall, you could have just backed up there.
Wow, just left. Not give 2 more deaths. I think it's over here. They should end. I think they're doing. Okay, they don't know where to end, I guess.
I mean, they're probably going to take top and hit, but yeah, maybe they're doing Baron right now.
I think they're doing Baron, yeah. Come on, Zed, you got this. Go, come on, guys, fight. Sandra, help.
Vayne Arena will go live probably in like an hour or two, if I had to guess.
Now we're making a play on Zyra, okay. Hey, that's XX, oh, cool. Triple inhib. This is getting tough. I got Black Cleaver.
Oh, like, hey, you still there? Hello? Yo, Stickbot, are you there?
Hello?
Yo, your internet DC?
I guess. I think I'm fine now.
Alright, reshare your screen.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, everything's terrible.
Yeah, down 3 inhibs. Game looking like it out, but we got a lot to learn from this, so that's at least good.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, the game's over, no matter what
Yeah,
you
it
did.
doesn't matter. Send it.
Alright, so let's take a look at this game. You can
Yep.
go ahead and stop sharing your screen. I'm going to start sharing mine.
Alright.
And we're going to take a look at this here. sharing my screen. Click over to it. You might have to click on my profile picture, then click on the watch stream.
Yeah. Yep, watching.
All right. So first things we're going to take a look at, the expenditure of health for gold. That's a big concept to learn. We're going to take a look back on my stream specifically of me watching you live. I'm going to go over a couple of points where your camera control was just like way off and what to do with it. Then we're going to go into, I'm going to go into a tool and we're going to work on your UI keybinds and all that stuff so that you can be fully set up to climb.
Okay. I've noticed the camera issues so many times where I'll accidentally like click on the map and then I have no clue what's going on in the middle of a fight. And
yeah, so I'll show you a couple things that'll help you.
okay.
We'll take a look at your settings versus mine, and I'm just gonna put you on my settings. Like my settings work really well. Like
Okay.
obviously, like I've gotten challenger with it multiple years, so it's at least decent.
Yeah.
All right, so Vayne matchup, you're pretty much like can't really kill her level 1 unless she like griefs it and just lets you hit her.
Yep.
So just sit in the bush and walk down, maybe like right here. Auto the minion from this position, and then Q out of her, like angle the Q.
Oh, wait.
You
Oh,
walked
wait, too long.
in. You started walking to get in position when the minion was basically dead. Walk like 1 second ahead of time. So got her bone playing. This is good. Now you hit the axe, but then you see this little motion you're doing. It's like you hit this, and then you could walk up and get this minion right now too, while she's still slowed from your Q. But you walk from here, even though she. Look at your spacing. Look at where she's at, right? And she has no Q, right? Because she's used it to like try to dodge your axe or whatever.
Right.
And you walk from here back here, and then now you're like, it's like you want to like run back so you can like charge in at the minion. Just get there ahead of time. Like as long as you're spacing outside of Vayne's attack range, you're good. So like. Vayne's attack range, she could attack like right here. So if you're right here, you're fine. But you're playing like a whole Vayne's range back. you're playing like 2 Vayne ranges away.
Extra safe.
So like you taking 1 auto for going for a minion, totally good. Totally within reason. Yeah. Now when you take like a full on trade, that's when it's bad.
Yeah.
So like your mana regen on Olaf is actually pretty good. Comparatively to your cost for your ability. Because you're going to get multiple axes. Like, you know, probably 7 or 8 axes before you run
Yep.
And then every time you level, you get your mana like increased a little bit, which gives you more mana to spend on. So like you could be using your axe more aggressively and more often into Vayne and to get minions than what you did.
Just letting her hit the wave and push.
Yeah, because like really the only other mana expenditure you're going to do besides your axe is your W, right? Because your E costs health.
He doesn't really spend mana, yeah.
And this is 30 mana. So like, yeah, like here, the minion, like wait until this is slightly lower. Since you're wanting the wave to push into anyway, so you can get an all-in, right?
Yeah.
So, did you hear that sound? Can you hear sound while I'm sharing?
No.
Okay. Well, Vayne, when she selects her W, she does like a voice line and has a sound. It sounds like a shimmer of like steel or something. When she selects that ability. So, based on that,
now I know she doesn't have condemn.
Yeah, that and when she autos you, and you get a stack of yourself, like the little circular stack in yourself, you can tell based on that she leveled up her W second.
And
So
now I
there-
know
there's
that
2 indicators.
if I hit an axe, I can just ghost on her.
Yeah, basically. But
No.
you're full mana and
Full health and way back here.
yeah, and you're playing like you're missing every minion. Like even if you queued just for this one minion, that's worth. Like you've got a lot of mana to spend. So like use your Q to like don't queue the whole wave, but just queue like at a minion or queue at like Vayne or something.
Yeah.
Because what ends up happening is that we're gonna take a look at when you die.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see how much mana you have, alright? So you could like queue for this minion. I think look at how far back you are here. Like
Right,
Vayne is
yeah,
right
yeah.
here, bro. So you could be like up here.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like right behind this cannon and you'd be fine. You'd be out of her auto range. But you're playing like I can't like Vayne is on the corner of my screen right now and I can't even see you. That's how far back you are. You are playing so scared. You're playing Olaf, my friend. You are a very strong early game champion. Vayne is a very scaling champion. She could be
I'm
annoying for
terrified.
melees because of her kiting potential, but like as we discussed, like you know she doesn't even have E, so if you hit her, you can actually mess her up, right? So like we actually missed a minion of experience because we were so far away that we weren't even in experience range, which is crazy. Like in order for Vayne to push you back here, she has to be like here, and she
Right,
was
right
like back there, right? So number one thing I'm seeing in this matchup is scaling. Number two is like, or not scaling, spacing. Sorry. Now take a look at this. Now when Vayne was back here, you throw an axe, it's fine. Now, you remember what I told you about the Alawi matchup? How, like, if Alawi queues the minions and you're off to the side, and the Alawi queues the minions, then you can go in on her?
Yeah.
Look at what the Vayne just did to you. Vayne is off to the side, spacing so that if you axe that minion, then she's not staying, like, she's staying off to the side, so, like, you're either choosing the minions or her.
Now she can face me down.
She just did to you what I told you to do to the Alawi. So she played it well here. And she punishes you really hard.
Yeah, I take half my health.
Yeah, one, like, she autos.
And then I run towards the wall and get condemned.
She Qs, yeah, you run towards the wall, you should run straight back here.
Yeah.
The way you don't get condemned. Because when she condemns you, it does 50, the condemn does 50 damage. But if she hits you into a wall, it does a bonus 87 damage. So it's like, not only do you get stunned, you take almost double damage. Or more than double damage, sorry. From the ability. This is where you got screwed up. This is where you lost so much HP that it's like, damn, you're going to have a hard time looking for an all-in against this Vayne. Look at your mana, by the way. You could have been queuing, spacing the Vayne a lot better, and like you could be at like 1/3 mana and still have enough mana to all in Vayne.
Yeah.
So you could have been queuing way more. And we have 5 minions right now. We could have like 10 or 11 minions. We could be at like half mana here and still be okay. Now, when we decided to finally go in on Vayne, we're going to look at our mana and we're going to look at our HP. So right now, we're like almost full mana. Like literally 80%. And we're less than half HP. She's level 4 right now. You're level 3. So when you go for this all-in... So one, you want to space so that you don't sit in range for her to condemn you against this wall. So instead of walking from here to here, walk around the turret and throw your Q this way so that you can avoid her E. Like, getting a wall, right? So she did miss the condemn, but yeah. You're level 3 right now. You're almost full mana. You've got less than half HP. before you go for this all in, like you saw that she was like in turret range, so you're like, okay, let's go in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Look at your mana, man. You could have
Cool.
used so much more mana to like get minions, to poke her, to like whatever.
Yeah, she should be half HP or something.
Yeah, she should be half HP. We could have gotten more minions. We could have waited until we hit level 4 so we can get another level in our axe, which, by the way, 50 base damage per level? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's really good. I think Trinner gets like 30 damage. She gets an 80 ratio bonus at 10%. So, like, you're getting way more than these other champions from your base damages. And by the way, you still, like, almost killed her. Like, you still burn her flash for your ghost, which is 100% worth.
I should have flashed on her.
Honestly,
Oh,
if you
fuck
had
it,
picked up your axe there...
I thought I did. That's why I kept going.
Yeah, if you had picked up your axe here... Yeah, you just
so
barely...
I was just in range.
Yeah. If you had flash autoed, taken a step up, picked up the axe, and then threw in the Q, you actually could have killed her still.
And I probably kill Xin Zhao too when he comes.
I don't know about Kung Zen. This guy's like full HP. But, like, definitely could have had a better chance of killing Vayne. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then again, leading up to the all-in, we made so many mistakes. Like, we didn't use, like, hardly any mana. Like, mana for gold, mana for damage. And, like, honestly, queuing Vayne for damage and then walking up and meleeing the minions is probably best. Because we want to put pressure on Vayne. If Vayne's under 0 pressure, like she's at full HP, then she can poke you endlessly. But when we put the pressure on her HP bar, and then she has to think, oh my god, this guy can all-in me, that's where she stops poking you, she lets you farm, and then you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
It's the threat of an all-in that will do infinitely more than you than sustaining. So you did a very good job of holding this wave. Super good. So again, use your E to last hit the minion. Don't use your E when the minion's at full HP, otherwise it's just going to cost you HP. So again, your full mana, just chuck the axe. 170 damage with her 1000 HP. Her armor's going to reduce that to like 130 or something. It's going to take off like 40 damage or so. But like still, that's like over 10% of her health every time you hit an axe, right? And you can hit an axe on her and stay out of her auto tech range. And then that's just free poke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here, look at your positioning here. So here's in your head what you're thinking. You're like, okay, let me walk here so I can queue the minions and her.
Yep.
You gotta respect the fact that she can wallbang you. So you can't take the positioning. So what you should do, throw the axe at her directly without hitting these minions. Force her to step back because you're threatening the all-in. Mm-hmm. And then you walk up and hit the minions.
Yeah.
And you can just auto them. So you end up taking like a bunch of these bad trades just like that against her. So I'm kind of glad that we watched a melee matchup and a range matchup so we get kind of both worlds. Because right now you're trading so much HP for nothing, and we're not using our axes at all. So here we should just sit back and just axe the cannon minion. It's like, why are we even walking up in a space where Vayne can even do anything to us, right? We could sit back here and just throw the axe max range, and, you know, since Vayne's playing back here, like, she's not ever able to auto us.
Yeah.
Like, and she can't really push you further because the turret's right there.
Right.
And then here, we have no axe. So, like, we gotta be careful when we walk up, because if we have no axe, Vayne can just hit us for free. Obviously, the Poppy's coming up.
Yep.
So let
I'm
Poppy come in.
kind of trying to like bait her into staying, I guess.
Yeah. So you see this movement in here? That's really bad.
Too far out of range.
So stay just outside of Vayne's auto attack range. That's it. That's all you have to do. If you move back further than that, you're trolling it a little bit. Spacing is a big thing in the league. She has no condemn because she's just wasting against you. So she's pretty much dead when this Poppy comes up because she didn't see it, right?
Yep.
So here, you're staying right here, just out of her auto range. This is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she walked towards you,
No,
you walk back, and then you should walk back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't have high ping. I just watched you. You just streamed with perfect quality and played perfect. Like, you don't have high ping. But you're playing like you have 300 ping with that movement. So, like, react to her better. I don't know how else to say it.
No, that's fair.
Just you know, there's nothing more I can say than you just need to like time and like space better in real time, and be thinking about it constantly. That way you can play better. So here's a situation. So right here, we should be axing this wave, trying to shove it as fast as possible, right?
Okay.
So we get to this next wave. We know we need to shove the next wave to get the wave all the way in. The wave comes up. As soon as this last minion is in range for us to throw an axe, we should just chuck it.
Chuck it. Clear the wave. Because because I'm afraid that she's almost here, which she is almost here, but then I should be.
Yeah, so all you have to do, and she can do nothing about it, you axe the wave, and you stay out of her range. And if you space back here, and you throw the axe, then when you throw the axe and back up, right?
Yeah.
Throw the axe and back up. So, like, you could throw the axe from right here, and hit the very end minion here.
Right. And I use W, and she just knows she can kill me. Thank you. I get condemned.
So here, you should walk in a straight line back to your turret. But instead, like, a straight line is going to get us fastest there, right?
Yeah.
So you have Ghost here, too.
I didn't think I needed it. I thought I was fine. But
So as soon as you see
I didn't
her
respect
pop up Ghost, you should just pop Ghost in return.
okay.
And
Yeah.
you walked up. You're like walking from here to there.
Yep.
Like that's the line you're taking. When you should be going from here to here. So we end up traveling further distance than we need. We don't react with our Ghost when she ghosts at us, and like she's getting extra move speed from her passive when she's moving towards enemy champions. That on top of her ghosting, and her ulting I think doubles that. Yeah. It literally doubles it from 45 to 90, plus the ghost, and she's got 522 move speed, got 375. Of course she's catching on to you, especially if she's dashing in.
Yeah, I didn't know about the passive. Should have checked the LoL wiki first.
Well, that's why she's able to get you right here. That plus you wasted your, like, she ulted and queued, and then, like, 1 full second later, then you queued the wave instead of saving your Q to hit her. So, yeah. Alright, so a lot of things there to kind of, like, break down in terms of, like, how the Vayne kind of beat you up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but then we come right back, and honestly, right here, she's got no ult, no ghost. We have ult and ghost. And we just got back and we have tabbies versus her only tier 1 boots. So, like, when you're walking back to lane, be taking a look at the wave state, be taking a look at Vayne's items, try to make a decision here on whether or not we can kill Vayne. How can we, you know, make the best of the situation? To make the best of the situation, you're both level 7. She's got, you know, she's got no ulti. She's got no ghost.
I just ghost ult. I should just kill her. Just run
kill her
over.
right here. Exactly.
I don't need to hit an. I'm thinking if I hit an axe, I can kill her, but I should just run at her and then hit the axe.
Yeah, honestly, you ghost at her right here, and when she's about to do the animation for a condemn, you press R,
Yep.
and then you just can literally auto her to death, and then hitting the melee axe is pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
And with your ghost and ulti and bonus move speed from this, you're gonna have like 100 more move speed at least against her, and that's even without your Q slow.
Oops, yeah.
And then you can just
Yeah,
auto her to death because like your autos literally deal more damage. You've got 91 armor to 50, so like not only do you have more AD and more attack speed, but you've got more armor. Plus you got the base damage from your Qs, which is obviously gonna be way stronger. And you've got true damage to match hers too. So this is, definitely missed opportunity.
Red team has
I think you end up doing it later anyways. But like we could have done it there for sure.
I end up doing it while she has ult.
Now, this next part. So this is at 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Let me go to my stream VOD. We're going to look at this on my stream. Because your camera was dog shit in this fight. Like, it was so bad. Like, it's no surprise that you missed out on the kill. Or I think you killed her at the last second.
Yeah, I got the kill on her, but I could have probably turned the fight.
Potentially, I don't
Or
even
just kill
know.
her before the
I don't
fight
even
even
know
started.
if you could have turned the fight because I literally couldn't even see anything. So here, let me show up my display and stream so like the stream can watch this too. So, you're watching my screen?
Yep.
All right. So right here, honestly, you should just ghost and ult on her right now. And you see
don't
this
worry about the
animation? Yeah, just don't even worry
Condemn.
about X. Like ghost, like she has no ghost, no ulti. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
So just ghost ulti on her. She's just dead. You just auto her to death. Easy. You don't even need to hit a fucking axe.
Yep.
So like there, you shouldn't even throw the axe. You should have just went on her. Okay, you ghost. You should ulti because the ulti gives you, I think, 20% move speed towards targets.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the axe, good, and just auto her to death. So look at your camera. So like we need to be like in between auto attacks. We need to be like, you see my mouse cursor right here?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be like slamming it against the corner of our screen, or like what I'm going to show you here, where you can press spacebar and recenter our character. And we can get better vision because like we can't even see the rest of the fight. Like look at your camera. You're watching like the fucking jungle right now. Like how can we even react to the Akali going in on us if we can't even like see her coming in? Right? This is like a total surprise. And right here we have 12 stacks Conquer. Throw your axe. That's big time healing with your Conquer Omni now.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
I don't throw it. Actually, probably still clean that up with an axe throw.
You did hit the Akali, but if we had hit the
late,
Zen, and we focused the right target, like this guy's level 5, right?
Yeah.
You're level 8. Kill this guy over at the level 7 Akali.
Mm-hmm.
Probably could have killed and then lived.
Yeah, we probably end up with 3 kills there and 0 deaths instead of 2 deaths.
Yeah. So a lot of this like early to mid game stuff is like really holding it back.
This'll be a slaughter.
Alright, so we got a little bit of time left. We're going to use the last bit of time to go ahead and fix some of your
Fix buttons.
yeah, hold on. sorry, I was messaging my YouTube manager. But let's go over your keybinds and stuff and like kind of fix that all up.
Okay.
To end off the coaching, so I'm gonna go into training tool here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of show you like what I work with.
This'll be a slaughter.
And like things you could do to help you with some of your mechanical failures that's happening right now. So with everything I've gone over on stream, and this is on stream, so you can go back, you could watch the VOD, you can go over all this information we went over today as many times as you want to help soak the information in, because obviously I went over more information than you can possibly handle.
This'll be a slaughter.
And like such a
Pencil
short
to my little
period of
brown
time.
brain.
But we have it all recorded, so you can go back, rewatch it, whatever. Relearn. Maybe even catch something of yourself that I didn't catch first time looking at it. Who knows? But alright. So you see here, I look at some place on the map, go right back to my character. This is pretty important, right? If I have teammates, I can use the F keys to scroll through my teammates. But first and foremost, I need to have complete control over my camera at all times while fighting. It's not always going to be perfect, and you always try to strive to be better, but you definitely need to, like, when you're fighting, like, and you're fighting down here, you need to, like, move your character down. Like, slam your mouse cursor in between auto attacks and then move it back, or you can press spacebar and get right back in your character. Now, let me see. Let me see if I can find the hotkey. Guys, what's the hotkey? Where's the hotkey? Oh, center camera on champion. So you go to hotkeys when you're in game. You go to character control, center camera on champion. Set this to space. I don't know how yours got unset. So, like, definitely change that. Another hotkey that you need to have is so this one, enable smooth camera. Auto attack off. Treat target champions only as a toggle. So your target champions only hotkey. Let me find that. It's in here. Oh yeah. So target champions only. This needs to be in a hotkey that you press specifically when you're diving an enemy champion under turret and you don't want to accidentally hit turret or enemy champions. The default key is tilde, which is right below your escape key. So look at my mouse cursor, right? When I press it, you see how that red little glowing thing is in the middle of my mouse cursor? And now it's not. So when this little red glowing thing is happening, even if I want to click on turret, I can't.
You can't click. You're only clicking.
But if I take it off, now I can click on it. You see how the sword's there?
Mm-hmm.
So this is very important, especially if you're playing a champion. If you ever went to dive turret, I'm sure you've probably misclicked on the turret at least once in your life, right? So
A million times.
yeah, plenty of times. I've done it millions. So this will completely just eliminate that. Can control that. Now, when if you're having trouble attacking and then moving and then attacking again efficiently, we got to go to the crab. All right. So yeah, this is what I like to call the old crab training.
Crab training.
So yeah, you can go to practice tool and you can click the spawn jungle camps and Baron, and that'll spawn the Rift Herald, right?
I am your worst.
And here, the Rift Herald is a moving target, ready for you to practice. So what you're looking to do, auto attack, move forward. Auto attack, move forward. And you see how I'm like almost beating the crab and I'm like making it go the other way? And like I'm getting my auto attack and then moving ahead of it, right? Mm-hmm. What you don't want to do is right click it one time and let your character auto path. Because like, look how many autos I'm missing. Because my character doesn't move. Like
Until it's out of range.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas, like, you want to auto-attack and then move preemptively knowing that the target is going to try to run out of your range, right?
Yeah.
So, very important. So, like, target champions only, send yourself, like, on camera, like, both, like, super important. Like, you need to learn this shit. You need to have complete control of your character, like, in between auto attacks, you know, just like the Alawi here, like, moving on to your axe, and complete control of your camera, so you're not looking into fucking Narnia. As far as laning, we kind of went over everything. Your big things with laning is, like, spacing against range matchups. Maybe, like, use your axe a little bit more. Just know that you have, like, a bigger mana pool than you're probably thinking. Obviously, be a little bit careful when you start dropping below half mana, because you want to have enough mana for the all-in, right?
Yeah.
But, like, definitely could be using it more for poke, for CS, and whatever. Movement in between auto attacks and spells and stuff is also super important for dodging skill shots, like against Alawi, or maybe, like, even, like, a Jace Q or something. You know, champions have skill shots in top lane. And, in general, just, like, recognizing times when your opponent uses an important cooldown and instantly punishing it, because Olaf is fantastic at that.
Yeah.
And you learn these things, a little bit of wave management, like what I talked about at the beginning of the coaching, with how many waves, like the ebb and flow of the push back and forth, and recognizing when a wave is pushing towards you and when it's pushing towards them, and knowing when you need to fix it. All super important. You learn all this. We fix your base timing so you get back to lane on time so you're more efficient. All this stuff, man, in your gold, easy, within a month.
Cool.
It's on you now. I've given you the information. I've given you the tools. It's on you now to use this to get yourself out of bronze into silver. I expect that to happen quickly, by the way. Like, just as long as you're playing games, that's going to happen quickly. And then getting into gold, you're going to have to do everything you're doing now at a higher level using what I've taught you. Do you have any questions?
No, I got no questions. Thank you so much. I'm gonna definitely go back and rewatch this a couple of times and see what extra I can pick up. I really appreciate you offering the service, taking the time to help, and I'm excited. Thank you.
Hey, good luck to you in solo queue, and most importantly, have fun with it. Like, this is all, like, don't get too frustrated with yourself if things aren't, like, instantly connecting. Like, you're not instantly able to do everything I've said perfectly. I mean, shit, you gotta practice, gotta have fun with, like, you know, learning how to do it. And as always, I mean, you know, the service is here. If you want to come back for coaching, get a little touch-up, a little VOD review, or maybe it's been a month, you've hit that gold, and you want to move on to, like, platinum, you want to take your game to the next level. If we do a 2-hour coaching again, and you've mastered everything we've gone over here, we can go more into, like, macro, decision-making, how to absorb information better. We kind of touched on that a little bit here. Specific itemization, other champions, etc., etc. But anyways, thank you so much for being on stream, allowing everyone else to learn alongside you. Guys, can we get a round of applause for TG Stigmata here in chat? Thank you so much, man, and have a wonderful rest of your day.